Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Was it productive? Was it helpful for you guys? Well, I'm looking forward to hear what you guys have to say in relation to that matter in particular. So, the Gold Cup draw was released on Friday, and Jamaica will be in Group A. Who will Jamaica play in Group A? Well, Jamaica will face the United States, Nicaragua, and of course, Caribbean, one of four teams from the Caribbean, put it that way. One of St. Kitts and Nevis, French Guiana, Curacao, or St. Martin. One of those four teams Jamaica will face within the group stages of the CONCACAF Gold Cup. And we're going to discuss different elements to the Gold Cup so that you guys can mentally prepare the permutations, what can happen, so you guys can look out for that in future videos, all right? But first, if you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. Okay, guys? So please go right ahead and do that. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. So whenever it comes to World Cup qualifying, Central American teams have always proven to be a hurdle or an Achilles heel for Jamaica in terms of World Cup qualifying in particular. But firstly, what is Central America? What are those countries in Central America? Well, Central America is the strip of land that lies between North America and South America. And that is Central America. So what are the countries that comprise Central America? Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. Yep, that's Central America for you. When it comes to World Cup qualifying, Jamaica, as we know, the record has not been the best. But you could say in recent time, things are changing because look at the last World Cup qualifying campaign. Jamaica defeated Honduras away, drew with El Salvador away. You see what I'm saying? Drew with Costa Rica away. So Jamaica almost went the entire World Cup qualifying campaign on Central American soil unbeaten. Almost. We know the result that happened in Panama. We'll go back to the 2006 World Cup qualifying cycle. Well, in that cycle, Jamaica had a 1-1 draw against Panama away and also a 3-0 victory over El Salvador away. But subsequent campaigns, the form or the results that presented itself on Central American soil ended those campaigns. 2010, we know the loss against Honduras put us in a difficult position. 2014, away defeats to Costa Rica. Honduras also made things challenging. Yeah, it certainly did. 2018 campaign, away defeat to Costa Rica. Panama. Yeah, it was challenging. But in the Gold Cup, you could say, let's flip the script because Jamaica's record against Central American teams at the Gold Cup have been different. Yes, they have been. Jamaica have won 11, drawn 5, and lost 4 against Central American teams at the Gold Cup. That's right. So Jamaica has a 55% win percentage against Central American teams at the Gold Cup itself. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself should be everything that you need to feel excited, motivated about, because some of these results have come in crucial matches that have ensured Jamaica have deep runs within the competition, historical victories. Yes, historical victories. And I'll explain why as I go through this with you right now. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share the screen and go through exactly what I'm referring to. We'll go back to the 1991 edition of the Gold Cup. This was Jamaica's first Gold Cup appearance and the inaugural edition of the Gold Cup itself. Jamaica's first Gold Cup, they had a loss to Honduras. But guess what? In 1993, Jamaica's first ever victory at the Gold Cup came up against a Central American team. Yes, Honduras. Jamaica won that game by 3-1. And guess what? In the same tournament, they drew 1-1 with Panama. And going into the third place playoff, they drew with Costa Rica. So Jamaica went unbeaten against Central American teams in the 1993 edition of the Gold Cup. Yep, that's right. And look what happened in 1998. In 1998, Jamaica after a 0-0 draw against Brazil, recorded back-to-back victories in the space of 24 hours against Guatemala and El Salvador. What a time it was, especially going from the Orange Bowl Stadium in Miami, going all the way to the west coast of the United States as well, to be able to go and play against Guatemala and then eventually El Salvador. That's right. And we know Jamaica eventually finished 4th in that year of the tournament itself. In the year 2000, Jamaica had Honduras and also had Colombia in their group, but Jamaica didn't score within the tournament. 2002, Jamaica was not at the 2002 edition of the Gold Cup, but Jamaica was there in 2003. And guess what? Well, Jamaica defeated Guatemala 2-0. Yep, that's right. Jamaica defeated Guatemala 2-0. Yep, that's right. 2-0. In the quarterfinals, it took on Mexico in Mexico City. Yep, that's right. In 2005, well, Jamaica also took on a Central American team again as they defeated Guatemala 4-3. And remember, the score is 3-2 at halftime. Luton Shelton, Ricardo Fuller, Andy Williams, Jermaine Hugh, all on the score sheets. This was some tournament, as Jamaica scored 8 goals in 4 matches in the 2005 edition of the CONCACAF Gold Cup. In 2009, Jamaica's sole victory of that Gold Cup came up against a Central American team. Yes, see, El Salvador. Omar Cummings scoring the all-important goal for the Jamaicans. Yep, that's right. 2011. Jamaica also recorded victories against Central American teams back-to-back. After defeating Grenada, Jamaica had a 2-0 victory over Guatemala and also a 1-0 victory over Honduras as well. As for the first time in Gold Cup history, Jamaica was recording 9 points. For the first time since 1998, Jamaica were topping a group at a Gold Cup, and this was the first time that Jamaica were getting the maximum 9 points in the group stages of the Gold Cup. And guess what? Jamaica went to the quarterfinals. That's right. In 2015 edition of the Gold Cup, Jamaica took on Costa Rica, Central American nation, and topped the group as well. Topped the group as Jamaica ended with 7 points. That's right. Defeated El Salvador in the group stages up at the BMO Field in Toronto as well. What else? Well, you go to the quarterfinals, semifinals, Jamaica went to the final. What about 2017? Well, in 2017, Jamaica also faced Central American teams, didn't they? Yep, Jamaica were in Group C, and they drew 1-1 with El Salvador. And as we know, later in the competition, they beat a North American team, beat another North American team, and then in the final, played the United States. So that's 3 North American teams in a row. Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Like, wow. You see what I'm saying? 2019, it was also historic because Jamaica were hosting the first ever Gold Cup match on home soil. That's right. And you know who they played? A Central American team in Honduras. And you know how that panned out? Jamaica 3, Honduras 2. That's right. Jamaica won by 3 goals to 2. Very nice, isn't it? Yep, I'm very delighted about that. Goals from Deva Orgil, Brace, and Damian Lowe. Jamaica drew 0-0 with El Salvador, 1-1 with Curacao. In the quarterfinals, defeated Panama. Yes! Jamaica went to the semifinals of that tournament. And 2021, which was the last Gold Cup that was played, Jamaica took on a Central American nation in Costa Rica, and Jamaica finished 2nd in the group. And how did everything sort of end? Well, Jamaica went to the quarterfinals. And now, once again, Jamaica will be facing another Central American team in the group in Nicaragua. So Jamaica's record against Central American teams at the Gold Cup have been good. So hopefully this gives you the reassurance that you need that Jamaica are well on their way and everything will fall into place in due time. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video and then hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys, take care.